Hey everyone, welcome back to the DARIN Show. Got a little bit of a special treat, especially for you Prince fans. I ran into this at the library. It is a DVD, Rave Unto the Year 2000. It's a 1999 Prince concert film, and you can't really find too much of it on YouTube because, believe me, I looked. This was filmed at Paisley Park Studios in December 1999, and then it premiered as a pay-per-view special on In Demand on December 31st. So it was a nice New Year's Eve party held by Prince at his house. I love this video, but here's the special treat for you. Because I couldn't find too many clips on the YouTube, I recorded some right off of my TV while I was watching this, and I'm going to include them in this video so that you can also enjoy a little bit of some of this. Well, I had good intentions, but I quickly found out why you can't find any clips from this concert or anything regarding the concert on YouTube, because I loaded this up with clips from each of the songs. Very cool. I had little clips all through this video, and it got blocked big time really quickly. They said, you can't show any of this. Then I tried to remove the music and just show the videos without any sound, and it even blocked me for that because they could tell that I was playing video that was copyrighted. So anyway, here are some still photos that you can look at, and you can listen to me describing, and I loved it, but you're gonna have to find it somewhere other than the internet. I did load it up to a channel I have on Daily Motion, and it seems to be okay there. I may put a link down in the description, and you can try to check it out there if it hasn't already been removed. So this concert was kind of a companion to his recently released, at that time, album, Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic. The concert featured performances of songs from that album, of course, and then all kinds of Prince hits and cover songs, including it's kind of funny because he goes through the whole concert and he says, "Good night, everybody," and then leaves the stage, and you're thinking, wait a minute, he didn't do 1999, and this is 1999, and this is what the whole song is about, in 2000 and everything. And of course he comes back, the encore is 1999. So spoiler alert, 1999 is the final song. Special guests include Rosie Gaines, Morris Day and the Time, who did Jungle Love and The Bird. We've got funk legend Maceo Parker, and members of Sly and the Family Stone, and bass player Larry Graham from the Family Stone pretty much plays the whole, he's like serves as the bass player. In my review, I did a review of a Prince album, and I talked about, I think it was it my review of the Rainbow Children? Larry Graham was on there, and he inspired Prince a little bit and was on a couple of songs, but he's on this whole concert. Everybody is dressed immaculately. It's awesome. But Lenny Kravitz comes on, and I did film a little bit of this. It's kind of cool when Lenny comes out. He comes through the crowd. This is held at Prince's house, at his estate. But Lenny comes through the crowd along with Prince, and it looks like they're fighters coming up to a boxing match or wrestling or something like that, because the crowd parts and they're cheering and playing some music and everything like that. Lenny comes on. He and Prince do a couple of Lenny songs. Altogether, look at this. What is this, like 23 songs? But in addition to that, it's got some special features. Got some interviews with several people talking about Prince, members of the band, that kind of thing. Bonus grooves. There are actually like 3 or 4, I think, songs on here, and in fact, I think it was featuring George Clinton, that didn't end up in the concert. So I don't know how long this concert was, but if you went to Prince's house in December for filming this, you got quite a show. This was a phenomenal show. I don't know if you can find it on YouTube. I got mine at the library, as I tend to do. I love the library. But perhaps you can pick this up if you want to go buy the DVD. PBS actually aired it. They did it in June of 2019. It aired on PBS. I guess they purchased it or whatever, in honor of what would have been Prince's 60th birthday. They picked it up for broadcast. And so here we are, New Year's Eve, 26 years later, and I'm telling you about it. This track listing, Let's Go Crazy, She's Always in My Hair, You Got the Look, Kiss, Jungle Love with Morris Day, The Bird, Morris Day, Lenny Kravitz comes out, American Woman, Fly Away, then Prince, Get Off. There's a medley featuring Rosie Gaines, Mike Scott, and Maceo Parker. There's so many great musicians on this. It's All Right, Everyday People, featuring a couple of members of the Family Stone, Higher, Purple Rain, and I've got a little video of that coming up, so we're going to put these clips in here and there. Track 15, The Christ, then a blues medley. Prince is a phenomenal guitarist, if you don't know that by now, but he rocks out some blues guitar, and there's some saxophones and piano. It's great. A blues medley. Goes into Nothing Compares to You, then Take Me With You, blended into Raspberry Beret, The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, Baby Knows. He says goodnight, leaves the stage. And by the way, there were several costume or wardrobe changes. He comes back, and I'm thinking, well, this is probably pretty easy because he's home, you know. Another funny thing about him being home, at one point he said to the people, are you having a good time? And can you stay up? How late can you stay up? And because it's like, it's not at a venue or something where they're going to say, hey, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to get out of here. We got to turn off the sound. It's at the Prince estate. So they could basically go all night, and they pretty much do. So he comes back, kind of looked at me like he went and changed in pajamas, but they're really glittery pajamas. Speaking of that, glitter. There's glitter. In the close-ups of Prince, he's got glitter in his hair, glitter on his face, just glitter everywhere. It's a great production. If you can see this somehow, by the way, this is completely off topic, but why does he look like Dave Navarro from Jane's Addiction and a little bit of the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I'm sorry, but he does. Okay, so anyway, he comes back out and goes into Baby I'm a Star. And then Baby I'm a Star, well, actually, I think they started out doing 1999, like the intro for 1999, and then the band is doing this. Then Prince comes out, does Baby I'm a Star from the Purple Rain soundtrack. Awesome. And then flips into 1999. Everybody comes out on stage. I mean, there's like 100 people on stage. There's a big band already. He's got horns and keyboard players and drummers and guitar players and all kinds of stuff. But backup singers, they all come out. The stage is full. This place is rocking. They're having a party. I wouldn't be surprised if people from the audience came up on stage, and they're doing 1999, and that's how they wound it down. So check this out if you can. Here's a little close-up of some of the guest stars. And again, there are some special bonus stuff. Here's an interesting thing, because I clicked through all of the special features. One of them is Freedom News, and it's a whole deal about the copyright and about record labels saying that artists and musicians are basically work for hire, and the artists should not own their music and their artistic creation. And it's a pretty good read in itself. It's 3 or 4 pages that you click through. And Prince was kind of talking about how, it'd be like if the plumber came to your house and fixed your faucet, and then every time you turn on the faucet, the plumber gets a little cash, or that the plumber now owns, your sink. And it just didn't make any sense to him that he created all this stuff, and because the record company published it and put it out into the world, they decide that it's theirs and they should reap the rewards financially and otherwise, and that artists shouldn't own their own works. And apparently there was some law that was passed and had to fight it. The record companies were still able to sign people as work for hire, and you had to really be careful as an artist to say, no, I'm not going to sign this. And we all know about the trouble of Taylor Swift trying to buy back the rights to her music. So it's still something that's happening today. Prince was talking about it in 1999. Anyway, Rave Unto the Year 2000. Prince celebrates the joy of life as he performs music from his brand new critically acclaimed album, Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic, as well as selections from his vault of smash hits and pop classics. Filmed at Paisley Park Studio in Minneapolis, where a multi-piece band, including legendary bass player Larry Graham and members of the Family Stone, joined Prince in this spectacular historical event. Special guests include Lenny Kravitz, Rosie Gaines, Maceo Parker, Morris Day, and The Time. This is definitely 5 out of 5 stars. Find a way to watch this. You'll love it. It's just one of the greatest concert films that I've seen. Prince is, he sits down at the piano at one point. So at one point he's walking around with one of those keytars, I think they call them. It's a keyboard with a neck, and you strap it on like a guitar, and he's a funky dude. And this is a fantastic concert film. Check it out. Rave Unto the Year 2000, Prince. This is the Darren Show. Thanks for watching. Have a great what have you. Oh, wait, one more thing. The disc is purple because of course it is. It's Prince.